Are those aliens?
Maybe.
Or robots? What?
Now you'll be reacting to Yuno, a member from the duet TVXQ in his 2017 release called Drop.
The song is about a revolution, breaking free from oppressors.
Again! I'm telling you!
Drop is incredibly relevant, poising itself as a millennial anthem, declaring itself the king's speech. A call to arms to create a new world, the K-pop icon begins the song proclaiming, "We live in dangerous times. This generation has been sucked dry, but it was passed down to us," reflecting the generational anxiety striking young professionals around the world.
My expectations are very high after our introduction because it sounds like it takes itself very seriously. And if it doesn't deliver, well, you'll hear from me.
Drop the bass.
Okay, so far it's still good.
A new nation has begun.
Why is it the bass?
This is Transformers?
Sparta. King's speech.
Are those aliens?
Maybe.
Or robots? What?
Wow, it might as well be aliens.
Can I rock this makeup look? Please.
Totally good.
Thank you. Oh.
Ooh, those are chords. Ooh, it's so chromatic.
This is intense. Ooh, those are big drums.
Yeah.
And some tasty bass drumbones.
Very nice use of the voice.
It does feel sort of militaristic because it's just like very like regimented, but slow regimented, you know?
Yeah. And with the crowd chanting too, it's very like a leader speaking to his followers.
Yeah. Oh, here, this tone has shifted now.
Where are we going? Oh, yeah. Well, what? One. Yes!
Oh, I love it. I've never heard dubstep with just wub. That's perfect. Oh, it's so sparse, but I really like it.
I don't know what this thing is. Oh. Like how we changed the beat here.
Yeah. You're breaking it down.
I really like, though, how the music and the visuals are they complement each other.
Yeah. Like every time there's a drop, there's like a scene change.
Wow, the song feels alive, guys.
That was an interesting
It was a very interesting little interlude.
thing. Like having it come from two different pitches and two angles, but the same word by the same guy, just altered slightly. It's so interesting.
This is so like, I have nothing to say.
I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm kind of speechless.
Oh. Plot 2. Plot 2 1.
Oh my god! The movement is so juicy. Like, ooh. I just love how bouncy and thick the bass ostinato is.
Wow, that's a line. The song just doesn't let up on its energy.
I also like how no drop has been the exact same.
Yeah.
When it starts.
That's true.
Just relentless.
I know, I feel like we've been listening to this.
I'm kind of like trapped
I can see-
emotionally. I'm like,
I can see how it's an anthem because, like, oh wow.
Another bridge. This is in rondo form.
This is like the more like ethereal part.
Yeah.
So like we've lost the bass and the percussion here.
2, 1.
Oh my gosh. What an extravaganza of EDM.
Now we're in a rave.
Yeah, right? Like, this is wild. This is the grand finish.
Oh yeah.
I like the chromatic sound.
Alright, we got one more time. Well deserved reprise.
I love that. The drums. The song's called Drop.
And you know, the
And it
melody,
drops a lot.
like, I think this is the melody is like
Chorus?
relatively simple. Chorus, like it, like the dun 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 dun.
Do you think that makes it very sing-alongable with?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wish I played bass bone. Yes, a bop indeed.
I mean, rhythmically very interesting to like play like with the sounds and the rhythm concepts that he played with. I think they were just paired very well with the visuals, and so the whole thing had much more of an effect because it all worked together towards the same thing.
The sound palette they picked really worked well with the theme they were going for. It's almost like I can imagine what the music video would sound like by listening to the song, you know?
What the music video would sound like.
Sorry, would look like.
I really liked that in the message it was conveying. Some obvious musical things that were supporting that message was like that low brass bit they kept repeating,
Yeah.
like it was very, and like the whole like bass kind of deal going on. It was very like rebellious, like break
Yeah.
free, free spirited kind of thing. And I think that the message is very important for young people everywhere because it's kind of become this deal where the grown-ups are fighting and they've been fighting for a long time and they're still fighting, but there are issues that kind of affect us all that we sort of need to kind of like come together and like figure out, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a very millennial specific feeling of like youth having to like, I mean, I'm sure history has repeated itself multiple times, but now more than ever, there's kind of just this feeling that we need to kind of like, as young people, kind of come together and like say,
Get our butts in gear.
yeah, and just say like,
Yeah.
we're gonna fix these problems. Not necessarily problems that we created, but problems that affect us all, old, young, you know, anything like that.
And the way you do that is with a flat second scale degree.
Totally.
The two bass drops are very interesting because the second one derives the chromatic descent from the very beginning when they were rapping, and it was just like, wow, that's very tasteful. I don't know, for some reason I keep thinking about the first drop because of the way they continued.
Yeah.
Building off of it, it's like the timbre's a lot higher. They stay in this like range where it's almost like it's like right above the sky or just right in the skyline, and then they just bring it back down with the
Da 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 da.
It's so weird to sing da da
pretty
da
cool.
da da because you're missing that 3, so
Yeah.
it's like ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked that a 5-minute and 30-second long song can manage to remain upbeat and not have any like scenic fillers or music video type fillers, and just kept on going. And
I felt short.
really,
Even, yeah.
I felt the length just because it just kept on going. And there was that one moment where it became like a panning da 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 da, and so the song is doing a lot of those creative things. It's like the song. When I said the song is alive halfway through the reaction, it's because it feels like it knows when to breathe. It knows when to take its time. There's an ebb and flow to the structure of it, so it feels pretty alive. Yeah, it's just an EDM extravaganza that's well produced, and I don't know what the lyrics mean, but I mean, Umu gave us an introduction. But even from a musical standpoint, this is a revolution.
He has like kind of a political message, and like to spread that message like through catchy music is very effective. And I think that that's like kind of what the point was. And you know, because it's like a very flashy music video as well, and like a very flashy sound, and like because it's a lot to take in with like all the techno elements and stuff going. And so that's what like I feel like does well to spread a message.
I feel like at the beginning it set up with like militaristic, strict sounding brass with strict rhythms. Dun, 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 dun. It sounded like march-like, and like he was represented as like a king and a kind of a ruler in this music video, and it set that up well. But it also felt like restrained, like you can't go outside this box. And then as we go along through this video, more kind of like techie future electronic noises, sounds are being used, and that use of like kind of future stuff kind of like leads you to kind of like rebellion. And so it's cool structure versus like
Hello everyone, I'm Umu, ReacttotheK channel creator, and I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed or learned something from it. If you'd like to support us or help ReacttotheK grow, you can do so by visiting our Patreon and help us out by pledging any amount you can. Till next time.